Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Nisha from Career Guidance and Adolescent Counseling Cell, Alapura. Today, we are discussing a figure who fundamentally changed how India speaks about nature, the legendary ecologist Martha Gadgil. We are diving into a powerful tribute to his life and work. Gadgil, who passed away recently on January 7, 2026, at the age of 83, was not a scientist in the lab. He was a people scientist who believed that conservation belongs to communities, not just experts. This insightful analysis comes from Sri Verghese K. George, the associate editor of The Hindu, and he is one of India's most respected journalists, a former US correspondent and winner of Ramnath Goenka Journalist Award. He frames Gadgil's life not just as a series of academic achievements, but as a relentless pursuit for democratic conservation. Gadgil's journey took him from the halls of Harvard University back to the rugged hills of the Western Ghats, where he founded the Center of Ecological Sciences at IISc Bengaluru in 1983. What made Gadgil different? Most conservation models are top-down government officials deciding which forest to fence off. Gadgil rejected this. His points were clear. Community wisdom. He believed that local farmers, fishers, and tribal communities, they possess vast ecological knowledge that books often miss. Conservation is political. He argued that nature is not just a technical problem. It's about power. Who gets to decide what happens to a river or a hillside? Early in his career, he showed that the sacred groves were not just religious sites, they were functional reserves protecting water and medicinal plants. The turning point for his national fame was the 2011 Western Ghats Ecology Expert Panel WGEEP report, often called the Gadgil Report. He recommended something very bold. He declared that the entire 1,29,037 square kilometers of the Western Ghats as an ecologically sensitive area. He made a three-tier zoning, dividing the Western Ghats into three zones, ecologically sensitive zones of 1, 2, and 3, with varying levels of protection. He insisted that every proposal should be placed before the Gram Sabha or the village councils for approval. He called for a total phase-out for mining in sensitive zones and a ban on new dams and polluting industries. The report was met with fierce political resistance. Critics called it anti-development and impractical document. But here is the most chilling part. Gadgil's warnings were prophetic. He warned that ignoring ecological limits would lead to disasters. After the devastating floods of Kerala in 2018 and the recent landslides in Wayanad, his words have resurfaced as a guiding light. He once asked a piercing question: what is practical, flouting our laws and sabotaging democracy? Gadgil reminds us that science must serve the people. His life teaches us that sustainable development is not a luxury, it's a necessity for survival. Environmental justice means people who live in the forest should have the loudest voice in protecting them. Science is most powerful when it is rooted in reality and human rights. Madhav Gadgil was a champion of the earth. He showed us that The perfect environment includes the people who protect it. Let's carry his vision forward.